Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you, come along and see it's true.
What's good, guys? Big Nick here, back with another video. So, as I stated in my previous video, I want to give you guys a little talk about YouTube. So, there's a few things that, obviously, when it comes to YouTube, people sit there and say, it's easy. Well, it honestly isn't. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that it's hard and I don't like doing it, because that's honestly not true. I love doing it. The one thing that I really struggled with, though, was the software, trying to find software for editing. That was honestly my biggest struggle when it came to YouTube, was the fact I was trying to find software, and I'm still using free software. I'm not using paid-for software because obviously I don't have the money for it. And honestly, if I did, hopefully in the near future, when I do get a little money, I will most certainly get something better. But I'm using one that's really good. I've been obviously editing some of, the videos that I've been uploading for the past, I'd say a week and a half to 2 weeks, have been through the software editing. As it is with the fading of the in and out and all that, I've really gotten really well with this software, and now it makes my life a lot easier. Before, I was explaining it with a buddy of mine about how I was doing it, and this is for some of you guys, it's going to be crazy. But how I was doing it was, I would do a video, and I would then take it off one of my devices, via it being my iPad or my iPhone, or heck, it just being on my computer. So what I would do is then I would upload it to YouTube, and I'd make it private. So once I make it private, I'd have to wait, I'd say, about 20 minutes for it to actually upload and process. So once it is on YouTube, then what do? Well, then I go to the video manager, and then I go to the create a video. That's on the left-hand side. So when I do that, I create a video. So when that comes up, it gives you a whole list on the right-hand side, and it will sit there and say, well, it'll give you all your videos that you've already made, and then your recent one that you've just uploaded to YouTube that's private will be the first one. So what I do is I drag, but before I drag that video, I go down in the list and I find my intro, drag my intro into it. So then what I do is, once I've dragged my intro in, I take my video and I put my video after it, and then do a little transition in between, and then I re-upload it. So once then I re-upload it, and it takes, it takes longer because it's the intro. So then it takes 25 to 30 minutes, so extra time. So then once it does that, then it's got to process, which is another 5 or so minutes. It honestly depends on the video. But then once that goes up, then I'm good to go, and obviously by then I can't schedule it because it's already been uploaded publicly on YouTube, because when you first upload it, that's how it is. So then I upload it, and then there it is to you guys on YouTube. And that's why I didn't like it, because it was honestly time consuming. But I will sit here and say it was well worth it for you guys, because you know what, at the end of the day, I got the video out, I made it, and I can say genuinely it was mine. And you know what, the struggle that I went through to do it, it is what it is. Not every single job is going to be easy, and I'm going to tell you right now, YouTube isn't easy. If you can sit there and want to say that you're just going to be able to make videos and upload it, it's not like that. And a buddy of mine, Evan Zavader, again, I want you guys to make sure you are subscribed to him, because if we do get him above 10 subscribers, I want to say 15 to 20 subscribers, I'm going to pull a prank on him, and I got a good one for him. And I want to make sure you guys are subscribed to him, so please, I'm going to leave his link down below. But for him, he's starting out on YouTube, and he's starting out with about the same as me, but a little less. He's starting out with next to nothing, just like I did. All I had was a phone and a computer and a crappy laptop at the time. So, it is what it is. That's how I was doing it, and he's doing it kind of the same. He was using an older laptop, and his phone. His phone was an Android. It's a Motorola E or something like that. So it was an older phone. Had a horrible time with it, but then I went to show him. The quality on it was perfect. You got to get that lighting, and then that's what does it. You know, and he's doing well for himself. He is getting videos out there, and you know, for him, it's a little more of a struggle because he doesn't have that great access, you know, to it as I did when it comes to the devices, because he has a different device that gives different quality and sound and all that. But he's doing his best, and I want to say props to him because, you know, the reason why he came back to YouTube, and I'm going to be flat out with you guys, the reason why he came back to YouTube was because of me. I'm not giving myself any props for it because I sat there and I said, look, I said, you know, you can make something of yourself. And I said, if you do that, and I said, you do what you love, why not do it? And, you know, he loves airsoft videos, so upload them. Get people to watch them, and that's what you want. People will watch airsoft videos. People that like airsoft videos, you will get that crowd. Not everybody on YouTube is going to like airsoft. There's going to be a group that like airsoft. There's going to be a group that like my videos. Not everybody's going to come joining hands and like every video. It's not going to be like that. And if there's one thing that I want to say to the people that are going to start YouTube or want to start YouTube, go for it. Don't ever sit there and say that, oh, you know, it looks hard, or, you know, I don't know if I really want to do it, or, oh, look at all the subscribers I gotta get. Don't sit there and say that to yourself, because you know what? I did the exact same thing. I sat there and said that to myself for months and months and months. I've always wanted to do YouTube. Always. Ever since, you know, YouTube has been around for a while, and I wish I started it, 6-7 years ago when it came out. I honestly wish, but I didn't. And, you know, for the past year and a half, I'll say personally, for the past year and a half, really taken a fancy into wanting to do YouTube. And, you know, I just sit there and say, I don't want it. I don't want it. You know, it's too much. You know, and personally for me, and I'm going to be really honest with you guys, I'm not an outgoing kind of person. So when it comes to talking, you know, about my life and what goes on, I honestly don't like it at all. But, you know, I'm getting a lot better with it, and, you know, with you guys bearing with me, I honestly appreciate it so much because it's making me a better person, you know, all around, and especially for YouTube. And, you know, I really want to drive home the fact that, you know, of course, anybody can start YouTube, but honestly and truly, there's one thing you only need, and that's dedication. And I said that to Evan Zavader, or Jacob. I told him straight up. I sat there and told him, all you need to do YouTube is dedication. If you're dedicated to doing YouTube, you will make it no matter what. Now, you're not going to spark and make millions of subscribers, or God, even hundreds of thousands of subscribers in the first week or even month. And honestly, I wasn't even expecting to jump or even get to where I am today. And, you know, honestly, I'm truly grateful for it. And all you guys, you know, you mean a lot to me. And, you know, I never thought I was going to be able to do something that I love, and to do it often is even better. And today I got a question. I'm not going to exactly say from who, but I was told, do you got to do videos every single day? And I came back with the fact, yes, I'd want to do videos every day. And, you know, I also said I'm upset because I didn't do one yesterday. Or, you know, personally, I'm going to be honest, I don't know when this video is going to go up. It may not go up the day that I'm doing this. It may go up the next day. So I don't exactly want to say yesterday, but, you know, a day or two ago when I didn't upload that video. And that honestly upsets me. And not even a day or two ago. In general, I do not like missing a day. It makes me feel like, you know, it's a connection lost between me and you guys. And honestly, that's what I don't personally like. And, you know, if you want to make it in YouTube, you need to keep that consistent upload. Now, honestly, if you do have the subscribers and the viewers, then a week is all you need. Because I know there are some YouTubers out there that'll only do it a week. And, you know, that's totally fine with them. But for me, I want to keep that personal connection with you guys. And I want you guys to see how my day in, day out routine goes and exactly what I do. Because, you know, I'm hoping for somebody it's kind of interesting because, you know, it kind of is for me, and with YouTube itself. But, and another thing I was asked, obviously, is the YouTube paycheck. So what I've done is I did apply for monetization for my videos, but I can't honestly get it until I get 10,000 views, so it won't be completed until then. Now, I'm not saying to get me to 10,000 views, because you know what? It is what it is. I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for the fame. Honestly. But, you know, one day it'll be nice to get there. You know, it's a goal in a sense. Not even a goal. It's a reward. You know, I don't exactly know what to say, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, you know, I really want to get there. I want to make this money, because I don't. You know, it's just gonna be icing on the cake if I even get there, and I'm not striving to get there. You know, if I get there, no, I'm alright with it. And you know, you guys are the real reason I'm here. And you know, just to have, you know, just around 100. You know, honestly, I do know it's unsubscribing. People are subscribing. It is what it is. You know, with YouTube being broke and everything. That's another thing. YouTube being broke. For a lot of you guys joining YouTube, that's the biggest thing you need to realize, is YouTube is broken 95% of the time. And what I mean about that is, well, you have problems uploading sometimes. My buddy was having problems uploading. The biggest problem is subscribers. And I don't mean that in a bad way. The way that I'm meaning is YouTube just unsubscribes people for no reason. And you don't realize it until your subscriber count goes down, and when that person doesn't get the notifications because they don't realize that they're unsubscribed, well, you know, that's what happens. And that's why I want to make sure that anybody that starts YouTube, make sure you keep an eye on that, and make sure you inform your viewers, because I say it in every video, and then my subscribers will go up and then it will decrease because of YouTube, you know, and I want to keep that, I want to drive it home as best as possible, you know, keep an eye, because YouTube breaks constantly. And if you have a few bigger YouTubers out there on your subscription, they will obviously make a video when there's something wrong with YouTube, you know, like PewDiePie, or for me, I got Kid Behind a Camera named Grandpa, as my decent subscribed, I should say, YouTubers. So when something goes wrong, boom, they pop it right up, and then I'm in the know. And then obviously I'll retain it back to you guys, because I know a lot of you guys don't watch. Well, a lot of you, I'm sure, watch PewDiePie, if not every single one. Personally, I don't mind PewDiePie, but I'm not his biggest fan. I do like his videos, but I don't watch him constantly. I just don't have the time for his 10-minute, 20-minute videos. I do watch them though. But back to the topic at hand. So, you know, whenever there's an issue, I'll let you guys know, or, you know, like, if you start out on YouTube, you know, you gotta keep, you know, in touch with your subscribers and your viewers, as I should say. And another big thing, when you are starting out on YouTube, you're gonna get a lot more viewers than you do subscribers, and that's okay. Because that means that you're getting views outside of your channel and outside of your subscription count, thus meaning it's bringing in more people, and then that, you know, it'll really start to reel in people, and honestly, that's what you want. And I think, for me, that's been a little bit of an issue because of YouTube being broke. People aren't getting my notifications, so I'm only getting like 20 views. When I used to get like, I was getting over 100 views. But because YouTube doesn't want to work properly, that's the biggest concern. And what I may actually do is I may write YouTube a letter and say, look, you know, I'm trying my best to keep this at bay, but you guys aren't working with me, and, you know, I'm not going to shun YouTube as, you know, some people would, but I just want to address the issue that, you know, look, this is affecting me, because personally, and I'm going to be truly honest, with a small YouTuber like me, only having 100 subscribers is like a million, you know what I mean, to someone else, and it means so much to me. And then when you lose them, and then you go down to like 95 or 94, or even 92, I hit 92 or 91 the other day, it's upsetting, because people get frustrated with the fact that they got to keep subscribing. It might not seem a lot to do, but for some people it's a pain, because they don't get your notification that your video's up. Well, there you go, you've lost out on that viewer. And, you know, that's the biggest thing with YouTube, is it's always going to break and you're always going to have problems. But, you know, again, I have enjoyed my journey with YouTube, and I want more journeys with YouTube and with you guys. You know, in the future, I want to have a giveaway in the future. I don't exactly know if I want to say the near future. Within the next few months, I want to have a giveaway. But honestly, the only way I'm going to have a giveaway is if I keep my subscribers up without YouTube messing it up. But, you know, for me to have a giveaway, I would have to get to about 500 to 1,000 subscribers. And then, you know, obviously, with the 1,000 subscribers comes the dyeing of my hair. The color that you guys choose, or, you know, that I prefer. I'm honestly not going to go pink. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. I know how great that would be. But for me, I can't, and I wouldn't be able to dye my hair till after June because, or, you know, June coming up because of my graduation. So, with that being said, you know, I do got lots more coming up for you guys. And again, for you guys that are starting out, you know, just do your best. And don't sit there and say, oh, I don't want to do it. Or, oh, it looks hard. Don't say that. Personally, for me, it was a little rough because I didn't have the software. If you have the software, or you can get some software, you're laughing. All you need to do is hit record. We're right there. For me, it might be inverted for you guys, but for me, it's right there. All you got to do is hit record. You can talk about anything. And there it is. You know, bam. Now, honestly, the video that I'm rendering right now, personally, for me, I do forget sometimes. I forgot to put my intro in it. So when the video goes up, it's not going to have an intro, but it is what it is. Another thing is trolls, and that's where I want to get to here. When it comes to YouTube, you're gonna have trolls, and you know, when you don't have your intro, people sit there and rag on you because you didn't put your intro up. So you know what? I kind of just shrug it off and oh well. I had a guy in the comments sit there and tell me, change your name. There's another Big Nick out there with 800,000 subscribers. No, I'm not going to change my name. Really don't give a shit at all, and I'm not afraid to swear about it at all either. Don't like Big Nick at all, and that's not just because he's my competition. He got his fame from Lance Stewart. He wasn't. I've known Big Nick for a while, not personally, but via YouTube for many years. And I've known Lance Stewart for a while through YouTube. And Big Nick was. He only had a couple 100,000 subscribers, and then he started doing collabs. He got really close with Lance, and then they started doing subscriber pranks where, you know, you got him to a certain subscriber count, he'd do a prank. Or I'm not worried about it. If you guys want to go watch his videos, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you. The reason that differentiates me and him is I have a C. I spell my name correctly. I'm not going to say he spells his name wrong, because I know some people do spell it with N-I-K. You know, I'm not going to change my name. I don't want Grundy. I did like it as Big Grundy, but the only reason, obviously, was because when I was just starting out on YouTube, you know, he was the better of them all, and people were getting routed to his videos, so I had to change it. Some people wanted me to do Goddamn Grundy. I don't want to do that, because for some people, that's kind of, I don't want to say offensive, but I don't want to swear like that all the time. I know it's kind of redundant because I did just swear, but regardless of the point, you know, with YouTube, make sure you get a decent name, because again, with my buddy Evans, Evader, he had a different name, Lucky 5 Evans, and I got after him about that, because I said, look, bud, I said, if you want to be successful on YouTube, you need to have a name that everyone's going to remember. Nobody's going to remember Lucky 5's Evans, even though it was a great name, and I'm glad that he got something that was kind of decent, but that was just to start out. Now he's upgraded. And I do got to go through him with his YouTube channel, because I got to change some things for him and help him out. But that's coming. Again, I apologize. I've been so busy. But again, for the people that are starting out, don't sit there and say that you don't want to do it. Go for it, and you know, do what you do, and do what you love, and do it often. That's all I got to say. So I think that's really you know, my struggle with YouTube. Right now, obviously, I've got better software, so it makes it a little easier for me. Just, you know, the common errors with YouTube that really mess me up that I don't like. But, you know, at the end of the day, I get the video for you guys. And again, that's a little redundant because I didn't get a video for you guys previous day. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm truly going to be honest with you guys. I doubt I'm ever going to be able to get a video every single day and keep that consecutively. Maybe in the future when, you know, I get better equipment and I'm able to do that, then obviously I will. But for now, you know, it is what it is. And with me being in school 5 days a week, you know, it's hard. And obviously that's another thing with the new YouTubers that want to start out. You got to have time management, and that's one thing that I've always struggled with in my life, but at the end of the day I've made time for it. And you're on the go. I'm sitting in my car. I'm not going to say at a red light because I've never done it, but sitting in your car before you go, pop out your phone and get a little video off. Do cuts, get a 20 to even a minute long video in the car, and then you go do your errand, and then when you're done, pop out the video, keep going. People like that kind of stuff. And again, that's what Kid Behind a Camera does. They vlog their entire day. And people like it. You just got to get that right audience. And I'm hoping I find my right audience in here, and honestly I think I have so far, because you guys have been amazing for me. And it's gonna be a long journey. I didn't say it was gonna be easy, because it isn't. But with you guys by my side, and the support that you guys give me, honestly and truly, is the best. And for a lot of people that are subscribed to me, I know personally, and you guys mean a lot to me. It's amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough. And in the future, when we all grow together, when my channel grows, it's gonna be great, and we're gonna have a lot. I've got a lot more coming for you guys. Again, I want that giveaway, but we got to get up there. I got to make sure that I have that base subscriber count, so YouTube doesn't mess me up. So again, if we can get to 500 to 1,000 subscribers, I want to give a console giveaway, a PS4, an Xbox, something decent for you guys, and I'm going to make sure it's as fair as possible. The fidget spinners, I doubt I'm going to do something like that. I may in the future, but not right now, because I think it's stupid. But, so for now, again, that was my struggle with YouTube. Honestly, if you guys have any more questions, and just for the ones that are starting out in YouTube, please, please, please do not be afraid to drop me a comment down below on any video. And I'll get back to you about it, because I want to make sure I answer everybody's questions. Now, I can't say I answered everybody in this video, because everyone's got different questions, but I want to cover what in my eyes seems fit. And you got any questions, just drop a comment. I will get back to you. Or even if you see me on a day-to-day basis, through school, anyone that personally knows me, they know how to get a hold of me. Even you guys, I want you guys to know, subscribe to my Twitter. It's all there. If you guys go to my channel, on YouTube, at the top right corner, there's all of my social medias. I got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, which is if you guys want, that's alright. It's not going to bother me. I don't really use Google Plus, but just for everything, I guess. But social media wise, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, please, please, please get on it. Follow me. Add me as a friend. Facebook, I haven't made public yet, and that's honestly because I haven't had the time. And a lot of people don't use Facebook much anymore, so that's why I'm not really on the go for it. But Twitter and Instagram, please follow me. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. For the people that follow me, I want to make sure, because I have a good chance that I'll follow you back. I want to be interactive with my subscribers and with my viewers. I'm not going to be like a YouTuber that has, a lot of followers but doesn't follow any of them back, because I know how much it means to people. And that's another thing, before I do end this video. Following. What I feel is when I have a YouTuber, it means the world to me if they follow me back. And I had a YouTuber, Swift UAV, I believe his name is. A great guy. He makes great videos. He collabed with McJuggernuggets. Such a nice guy, and he followed me back on Twitter, and that made my day. Because to have a famous YouTuber, and in my eyes he's famous, to anybody that does YouTube is famous in my matter, but I'm not. I'm not looking at myself as famous. But it is what it is. He, in my eyes, is such a great guy. He does his videos, and they're really good. And when he followed me back, it made my day. I honestly couldn't believe it. And that goes for you guys. I know how much it means for that person to follow you back, and it sometimes would make your day, if not does. And, I want to make sure I get that interaction with you guys, and I will follow you guys back, and, we can talk, and whatever you want, in all honesty. And that would be even better for the giveaways that come in the future, because you know exactly what would be going on. And, one question I had gotten about a giveaway, well, what if you already got people followed or subscribed, and how can they get in it? I'll make it fair for everybody, and I'm going to be completely honest, it's not going to be a one-sided giveaway. I want to do a giveaway for you guys in a console giveaway in the future, but we're going to get there. If we can get to between 500 to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to make sure it happens for you guys, and one of you guys are going to be the lucky winner, if not two. I'm debating if I want first, second, and third, a console, and then I may get some cards, Microsoft cards and PlayStation cards. We'll go from there. But again, that's coming in the future for you guys. So for now, again, any questions, please don't be afraid to drop a comment down below, and I'll most certainly answer it. If you see me day in and day out, hit me up, let me know. If you got any questions, I'll answer them. So for now, please have yourself a great day, have yourself a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.